Damn, that thing ever gonna catch and grab over on YouTube or what? Starting to wonder. Well, if the damn thing's gonna work on YouTube or not. Yeah, I'm using an old crappy phone here on Facebook, using my good phone on YouTube because I spilled a good old cup of coffee in the laptop earlier. It ain't quite working like it was. So your laptop's usually what I use over there on YouTube. Laptop's down thanks to the travel pilot coffee cup. Yeah. Now I see everybody in here is all joyful about hearing more about Beto O'Rourke. Beto's such a good lad. He is. He even goes to Mexico to campaign for president of the United States. What a deal. You know, apparently his geography's off. Well, I mean, who the hell goes to Mexico to campaign for president? Other than Beto. Hello, Julia. Hello, Jimmy Collins. Yeah, I'm a little dark over here, guys. I mean, see, you got back way the hell up to getting her light. I ain't doing it, all right? Don't know what the deal is, why it's dark over here like it is, but it just is. But you can see the Trump flag good, though. That's all that matters. Yeah, Beto sucks. Yeah, Beto does suck, guys. He does. But the thing of it is, you got to understand, Beto ain't got a ghost of chance of hell of winning the presidential nomination for the Democratic Party. So what is Beto doing? Well, he did just exactly as Lindsey Graham and a few others was doing in 2016 running as Republicans. What it is he's pushing an agenda. He's coming out, guys, he's pushing an agenda, wanting to bring it forward, wanting to force the ones that does have a chance of winning the Democratic nomination to have to address that issue. That's the reason he's talking all that gun grabbing shit. Okay, guys, you got to know politics. That's what a lot of them does. They know they can't win, but they want their issues being heard, or what they think's important, or what their constituents wants to hear, or whatever money is behind them politically to push that particular issue. And he's pushing basically a damn nationwide gun grab on AR-15s and AK-47s. Now, I listened to a woman from the NRA question him. Damn it. Well, this phone don't stand up worth a damn, guys. Give me just a second. It don't. It will now, by gosh. But the thing about it is, guys, he's just pushing his issues. That's all he's doing. It's all he's doing, guys. It's just pushing that issue. Because he's being paid, he's being told to by his money people. George Soros, ring a bell? God damn it, really? Now, it's paused over there on Facebook. His Wi-Fi ain't worth a shit. It still ain't reconnected. It should be. Not unless they already blocked me over there, which wouldn't be surprising if they did. Well, thank you, Anthony. I'm glad you like my new flag. I'll see if Facebook comes back. There, Facebook's back. Probably dropped half my damn viewers off, but it's back. It paused for just a minute. I seen a woman from the NRA interview him and said, hey, mass shooters doesn't follow gun laws. Beto really didn't understand the question, I don't guess, because he acted like he didn't understand the question. You know, he goes, well, law-abiding citizens will follow the law. It's been done other places like Australia, and, you know, he named off names. But law-abiding citizens will follow the law. And that woman kept saying, it ain't the problem with the law-abiding citizens following the law. It's the damn criminals that don't follow the law. And he just kept repeating the same shit. And she said, what about a rancher that has an AR-15, lives on a ranch, that needs that gun for protection, to protect his livestock, so forth, so on? Well, he would be required to turn his AR-15 in a buyback program. What Beto said. She goes, well, what about if he refuses to turn it in? We'll send law enforcement to confiscate the firearm. There's got to be consequences and mandatorily buy it back. And then she stated again, what difference is that going to make? Mass shooters don't follow the law. So why would you want to take this rancher's gun away when mass shooters don't follow the law? So there you go. And he just kept repeating the same shit. There you have it. Hey, MMA Watchdog, how many videos do we have of Antifa harassing Christian churches? It's called freedom of speech, asshole. It's called the Constitution. You might ought to go read it. So anyway, like I said, guys, that's my point right there. He don't care. It ain't about taking guns out of the hands of criminals. It's taking guns out of everybody's hands is what it's about. It's not about gun control, it's about people control. Look at all the gun control measures been passed for the last 50 years. Has it decreased gun violence? I would say no. Not in the overall, it has not. They've toughened restrictions, they've toughened restrictions, they've toughened restrictions. Gun violence, mass shooting is worse than they've ever been. Why? Why? Because you've toughened the gun laws up so much. Why is it higher now? Can anybody answer that? Can anybody answer why mass shootings and shit like that is higher now than they ever have been? Being that you got the toughest gun laws that you've ever had? Well, that's a pretty good indication it don't work. So why would you want to keep passing more laws, taking people's freedoms away, when you're not really stopping what you're setting out to stop? Facebook paused again. So you see my point, guys? Where are you getting? You're not getting anywhere. But I am going to make something clear. No, Beto will not be president of the United States. Beto won't even be the Democrat Party nominee. Okay? He won't. But he will keep pushing the issue and pushing the issue and pushing the issue on these other Democrats and keep throwing this shit out in public until it starts becoming more mainstream with other people. That's the whole damn purpose of him doing it. Yeah. That's the reason you need to be actively showing up to your state capitals and stuff when there's a damn Second Amendment rally. so forth and so on. Those numbers out there at those state capitals, they count. They mean for something. If you just sit at home, they just, well, American people apparently, conservatives don't give a shit. They're not raising any hell. They're just sitting around mully grubbing around on social media. So the hell, let's just take their damn guns away from them. They ain't gonna never say nothing. They keep threatening, but they don't never do anything. We just keep taking more shit away from them. They just sit around and make a bunch of fucking empty threats. That's all they do. You share a bunch of shit around on social media. Has the conservatives ever done anything other than that? No, they haven't. They haven't done nothing other than that. You need to show them that you will do something other than that. And that's the reason you need to come out and you need to show up at these capitals when there's a Second Amendment event. You need to email your congressman. You need to email your governor. You need to make a few phone calls. If everybody did their part, we wouldn't have this problem we have in this country right now. Yeah, totally wouldn't. We wouldn't have these gun issues that we have right now. But you've got to do your part. That's the reason the left has got as far with their agenda as they have. Because the right ain't done really nothing. They ain't done nothing any different than they did 20 years ago. How'd that work out 20 years ago? Well, that's right, they passed more shit, didn't they? Yeah. You know, guys, the thing about it is, once you lose your damn freedom, you'll never get it back. You won't. Once you lose this country, you will never get it back. The way of life you've known will cease to exist. You will never get it back. You know, I was watching a live video today of a guy talking about standing for Confederate monuments. One thing I've learned in 3 years, you're not going to convince the left, the protesters out there, it's in your face, and you're not going to convince the media that them are not racist symbols, so why bother trying? What matters is the amount of people you have out there for those damn monuments. Because everybody's a voter. Don't make a damn what your belief is. You're a voter. Think about it. What is politicians in this shit for? Votes. Get reelected. So don't play the game by the left's rules because you're destined to lose. Play by your own damn rules. You got a lot better chance of winning. Saying it as it is. I've seen that goofy shit for the last 3 years. People trying to run and hide, afraid that they're going to get caught in a photograph with this group or that group. What has it changed? How many monuments has it saved? All it's done is cause diversity on the right. And, well, not diversity, but separation. It separated and it divided numbers to where this group don't want to work with that group won't work with that group because this belief, whatever. But you're all in unison about the damn history and heritage of this country, about the damn battle flag, and about the monuments. Why can't you stand together in unison for that one damn thing? It don't mean that you agree with everybody on everything, but you do agree on that one damn thing. and that's the history and heritage. Put your bullshit differences to the side and stand there together in unison. Because the left does it. I've seen the Black Panthers, BLM, Antifa, Redneck Revolt, LBGT, and here you got the Antifa. We're against racist. Well, Black Panthers are a racist group. Oh, this old boy over here is a black Israelite. He's a little bit racist too. But you still stand with him and you don't make a big issue out of it. Why? Because y'all are about the cause. You're about the common goal that you're trying to get. And you know by separating your numbers, by dividing your numbers, you're going to lose. But it takes everybody. So that's the reason you won't see the left divide numbers up like the right does, because the left's fucking smart enough to know that it ain't going to work. That's what I've learned in 3 years, guys. That I've learned that you're not going to win anything by dividing your numbers up over optics. You're not ever going to win the media over on your side. You're not ever going to be the hero. You're always going to be the bad guy. Get used to it. They're always going to demonize you because they're in the business of demonizing you. That's what they're doing. Most of them are bought and paid for by the damn Chinese. That's their agenda, is to demonize anybody that's standing for any kind of traditional anything. Don't make a damn what color you are. And just burn these little assholes out. Burn them out. Make them where they don't want to come back, that they're just totally burnt out on it. That they don't want to come back and protest these monuments because they're just sick of doing it because they're not getting anywhere. That their words of racism and bullshit like that has no effect on you. You don't give a shit. You're going to come out and you're going to stand for what you believe in. Your history and your heritage. You don't give a damn what they got to say about you. It ain't going to stop what you're doing. Because they don't matter. You don't give a shit. And trust me, once they see their words are not effective on you, you just took their power away. And they're used to having that power over the top of you. Psychology 101, Art of War. You take your opponent's power away from them. Once their words don't bother you anymore, what do they got? Honestly, what do they have? Honestly. Because that's their most powerful weapon they've used against the right thus far. It ain't the violence that they try to initiate against the right that's been the most effective. It's that one word, racist. That's their most effective weapon against the right because the right runs like cockroaches from it. I've seen it too many times. I don't run. The highwaymen don't run. We don't give a shit what they call us. Nope. We don't. Because we're not going to play the game by their rules. If we were going to do that, we just might as well sit at home. Not even bother going out and doing anything. Just say, come on, just take our country away from us. Here it is. Just take it. Because that's what you're doing, playing by their rules. Play by your own damn set of rules. That's how you win. Basically, going against the left is like going to a casino. It's rigged. And you're not more likely not going to win very many. The house always wins. You know, I've talked to many people who went to the casino. And when they actually truthfully told you that they've lost more than they've ever won. The ones that are honest will tell you that. The liars will tell you that they win all the time. I've seen a guy that won all the time sell his house, his boats, his cars, and everything else, but he was winning all the time. Yeah, he swore up and down he was beating the house all the time. But apparently, his shit started disappearing. He was lying. That's what happens when you play by somebody else's rules. When they're holding all the cards and they're being the dealer, you're not going to win very often. Maybe 1 in 15. And that's what the right's been trying to do with the left. They're winning about 1 in 15 because they're playing by the left's rules. Now, you can sit there and keep bullshitting yourself from now until you lose the country that you're going to win this by trying to win over the media and trying to win the hearts and minds of the left that's out there protesting against you. You're not going to do it. I've been in this 3 years. I've seen James Del Brock, I've seen Doc Smith, and I've seen others come out and explain to them the history of the battle flag and the history of the Confederacy and so forth and so on. And we wasn't white supremacists. And they would agree with us, turn around, walk away. But the next damn place we went to stand for a monument, right there was the same people calling us a racist and saying that battle flag was a racist symbol all over again. Just like that little talk you had with them didn't mean shit. You can win a debate with them, but it don't mean anything. Winning a debate don't mean jack shit. It don't physically change nothing. They just come back another day with the same bullshit that they were slinging the first time. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to waste my time out here trying to defend this country from a communist takeover and play by their damn rules that I'm destined to lose by. Knowing it the whole damn time, but still do it. That's the definition of being a dumbass. If I'm going to do that, I might as well just sit at home like the rest of these people are and just watch the country dissolve. Just like I don't give a shit, just like they act like. Live my life until I can't live it no more. Until I drive up there in town and there's a communist Chinese flag hanging on the flagpole at the damn courthouse. Don't say it won't happen. It's already been done in several cities. Matter of fact, Philly, here a few days ago, they raised communist Chinese flag as diversity here in America. Raised a flag of a communist country. Some cities has raised the Antifa flag of a communist terrorist group. Don't say it won't happen, because it already is happening. And you know why it's happening? Because the right is sitting around with their thumb in their ass, and they're scared of that one word: racism. Racist. They're letting that one word control them. And the left is sitting back laughing their ass off the whole time they're cucking your ass out with just a word. Think about that, guys. Now, how would you feel if you drove down to your local town and you went by the courthouse and there's a big old Chinese flag hanging from the flagpole? How would that make you feel? How would you like to be in Philadelphia when they were raising that Chinese flag up on the pole? How would you feel when you drove by an ice center and there's is a Mexican flag raised at the top of the flagpole and the American flag gone? What more do they have to do to convince you that they're taking your damn country away from you while you sit back, suck on your thumb? That you won't get out here and you won't protest, you won't do any of that because you think you're too damn good. That you're looking for God to come and save you when you turned your back on God a long time ago. Why you think this shit's happening to this country? Yeah, people turned their back on it. Well, anyway, I'm gonna hop off here, guys. Got shit to do. Y'all have a good night. God bless. Y'all think about some of the things I've said tonight, because you really need to. I don't know any of you wants to learn Chinese. Do you think Spanish is hard to learn? You ought to try to learn Chinese. You ought to try writing that shit. We'll catch y'all later.